Yeah, good, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Afira Farisha binti Zulkepli, and I'm honored to be your moderator for today's meeting. On behalf of Institute of Teacher Education, I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Today, we gather to discuss the integration of artificial intelligence and technologies in education. We are thrilled to have such a distinguished panel of speakers and knowledgeable audience. Before we begin, let me give you an overview of our agenda for today. The collaborative initiative aimed at integration technology, application, digital resource, and artificial intelligence in personal learning environment. The initiative seeks to connect educators from Europe and ASEAN region to create dynamic and interactive learning. Now, it's my pleasure to, to introduce our guest from Indonesia, Mr. Asradi Chairman, and Imas Nur Adawiyah. Please uh, introduce yourself. I
All
would
right.
like
Yeah, I think Imas is one of my teacher trainee. Too bad she's off. She's actually one of the teachers in one of the schools that I'm observing at the moment because I'm supporting the Ministry of Education in Indonesia, and that's one of the school teachers. But unfortunately, probably her network is not that stable. But it's okay. When she comes back, I'll invite her again.
all right. So, Mr. Ashradi will give a talk on about education. Please join me in welcome Mr. Asradi Chairman.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Afira. And then I think I also have Nur. And then who is the other one? Nur as well.
Nur
Uh,
Alia.
Nur Alia. And then we also have Farina, Farisha,
Marha.
Farha. Sorry, because the name is white and your background is white, so your name I couldn't read it. And the only handsome gentleman here, I think we have what is your name again? Sorry.
Fauzul.
Okay. I think it's easier for me to look at it. Yeah. Okay. Now I can see it clearly. Afira Farha Muhammad Fauzul. Is that right? And then we also have Nur Alia, and one more we have Nur Sarah. Right. Okay. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time, and I'm so excited to be with you today. And I've been waiting actually since 2 o'clock because I was very excited. So unfortunately, actually, the schedule was different. I forgot that your time is 1 hour earlier than us, right? So yes, thank you so much for arranging this, Akira. I really appreciate your very great coordination with me, and also again say my send my best wishes to your lecturer, Miss Julia, who has invited us to actually participate in this program. Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about AI, isn't it? Artificial intelligence optimization in education, in learning. So I would like to probably share a little bit with you about some presentation, if that's okay, for about maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and then we can also have a question and answer session, if that's all right with you. Is that okay?
Yes, sure.
Can I share?
Yes, can.
Okay, perfect. Sorry, I'm at the moment in a public place because I was afraid of being late, so I stopped somewhere and then I'm doing this actually in a public place. I hope it's okay. Can you see my presentation, Akira?
Yes, I can see your presentation.
Okay, good. Because one thing about Google Meet, when you present, you cannot actually see what you're presenting. So you don't even know whether other people are actually having the same what do you call it? Presentation. Okay. All right. So talking about optimizing the use of artificial intelligence for learning, uh, I'm very excited to introduce a little bit about myself. I'm Adi Chairman. I'm the founder and CEO of Gain Global Academy International Network. We are actually an international global teachers and trainers academy based in Jakarta and Bali. That we're also opening one of our training center and office as well in the UK very, very soon. I'm very glad to be able to participate in this program with all of you because hopefully, probably, and I believe you're going to become a teacher when you graduate from your teacher education institute. Is that right? Yes, I think so.
Yes, correct.
I will need you to be my moderator to respond if I'm asking questions. I am also working with the Ministry of Education, Culture, and Research and Technology in Indonesia. I'm one of the national trainers and also like they call it expert trainers and facilitator for developing the new curriculum in Indonesia, integration of technology and all that. So I'm actively working with the government. All right, now let's have fun a little bit. Is it okay? Can we play a little game?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
so let's do a little game, yeah? So I want you to write down quickly on the chat box, and later Kira will read them for me. Um, when you hear the words artificial intelligence, what comes to your mind for the first time? Can you please type down on your chat box? Later Fira also can participate. One word that comes to your mind the first time when you hear artificial intelligence, please. I give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Do we have anyone, Kira?
Yes, yes.
Okay, can you read that
So,
for me?
Muhammad Fauzul has answered instant answer.
Oh, okay.
Okay, next one from Farha.
Uh-huh.
She answered robot.
Robots. Okay, interesting. And then
And then Sarah Khadijah answered AI is technology.
technology. Interesting. Next,
Okay, for Alia, the answer what's coming in her mind is computer.
computer. Okay. And you yourself, Kira, did you answer?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. All right. So, can we invite Fauzul to share a little bit about his opinion on that? Why he thinks why that comes to his mind for the first time when he hears the words artificial intelligence. Please, Fauzul.
Here are our lectures background. We have two uh, lectures of subject fundamentals of digital learning. The first one is Madam Juliana binti Jais. She is a self classnet 15 and archive research fellow. And the second one is Dr. Shamzila binti Saban, uh, who is get an awards for Moderno of competency of IPG lecturers in research and innovation, and she got GFM model, which is known as Malaysian Futuristic Teachers.
Much
Sorry,
for
Mr.
that.
Asadi,
Oh yes,
uh,
yes.
but can we share our book creator? This book creator makes for these subjects digital learning, and we hope that this book creator can helps you to teach your students or make it more fun.
Of course. Would you like to share it?
Yeah, this is one of our project also. It's called Book Creator that we
Okay.
can use also to our student in the future.
This can
Interesting.
help student. This can help our education more easier and more fun.
Excellent.
Farha,
Excellent.
can you present it?
So this is our class made it.
Okay, this is Alia's biodata. Uh, on this page, we can add some video. Farha, can you play it?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam lestari dan salam Malaysia Raya. Saya Ali Izzati binti Muhammad Hussein dari kelas 3. Cuma motor tipis, nggak perlu harga sadis. Tak tahu mana somo mana nangis. Milirik.
Okay, next is our MK, which is known as maklumat kursus. What we can learn in these subjects. The next one is rancangan semester, which is contains of dates and topics that we can learn week by week. Okay, this is our model integrasi digital dalam PDP. We have TPAC and SAMR. If you can see, we make an I think map to make it more easier to students to find it and to understand. The next one is reflection. What we learn at the end of the learning process. Meta di molek, Farha? Okay, this is our superhero. We use Canva AI tools. And this is animation drawing we use by apps Meta di molek. The first step is we sketch the
drawing.
What here?
We sketch first the drawing, then
in the paper, and then we snap and turn it into Meta di molek app. That's all I think.
Well done. Good job. Your next. Yes, excellent. Next one.
Sarah Khadijah.
Sarah. Okay, Sarah, please.
Hi, hello. Nice to
Hello.
meet you, Mr. Adnan, Madam Dada, Madam Harani. My name is Sarah. In my opinion, AI is well-established technologies such as machine learning. AI requires specialized hardware and software for writing and training machine learning algorithms. For an example, four main types of artificial intelligence are reactive machine, limited memory machines, theory of mind, and self-awareness.
Wow. That's very, very complete. Did you read some reference on that, Sarah?
I made some research after you asking my friends that.
Oh, excellent. So you did some research on that, yeah? Excellent, very good. So Sarah was saying about machine learning, about algorithm, which is today, if you realize, when you open, have you ever? Okay, guys, tell me something. Do you have social media? Do you use social media? You do? Yes.
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 Instagram, Facebook, use that, right? Okay. Do you realize even when you are, for example, you're liking something, you're liking a post. Yes, for example, the post is about food, for example, and then suddenly there are so many posts about food that comes onto your screen. Do you realize that? Yeah.
Yes.
And then, for example, you're liking a song, and then suddenly there are so many songs coming up on your screen. Yeah. So that's what Sarah was saying about machine learning. It's what they call the meta learning, the ability for the machine to learn your behavior. So when you like something, and then the machine will try to offer you more of that, which is a bit dangerous and scary. Don't you think, Sarah? Is that scary? So now the machine can read your mind. Is it scary?
Yes. I thought about that too.
And it's actually very dangerous as well, isn't it? Yeah. So it means
Yes.
that everything that you do, everything that you see, where you are, now our life is no longer safe. Scary. Yeah. So you need to be very, very careful as well, because as what Sarah said, the machine now they learn. The machine learns about human, which is interesting, isn't it? Because now they can learn what you like, they can learn about where you are, they know where you like to go. They what do you call that? They try to offer you something that they think you like. Isn't that scary? Also, they can actually read everything about you now, like a psychic. Like if you go to the what do you call that? Like a voodoo place, and then they try to guess and they try to predict your future, and that's a little bit like AI, but in a modern way. Yeah, voodoo was AI in the past, in the traditional time, yeah. But now in the modern time, we call it AI. Yeah? So because they can predict your future, they can predict your behavior, they can predict your what you like and what you don't like. Very interesting, yeah. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Would you like to choose any of our Indonesian teachers here? We've got Ibu Dada. Hello, Ibu Dada. Ibu Dada is a principal as well in one of Indonesian school, and Ibu Maharani. Would you like to choose someone? Sarah.
Uh, I choose Madam Dada.
Ah, Ibu Dada, Ibu Dada, Madam Dada, would you like to share something? Boleh pakai bahasa Indonesia, Ibu Dada. I will translate that for you. Guys, do you understand, everybody, do you understand Indonesian language?
Yeah, I
Malay?
understand a
You
bit.
speak Malay, right? Ah, okay, so that's good then. So you can speak in bahasa Indonesia. Ibu Dada boleh
Yeah.
pakai bahasa Indonesia, boleh Ibu Dada. Assalamualaikum Bu Dada. Ah, sama-sama lagi di jalan.
Waalaikumsalam, Pak. Apa
Oke.
kabarnya?
Sehat, sehat, sehat. Terima kasih Bu Dada, Bu Rania
Alhamdulillah.
sudah hadir, and welcome. Selamat datang. Ini adalah students mahasiswa dari Malaysian Education Malaysian Edu, Teacher Education Institute. Is that right? Ya, so jadi Bu Dada, kita lagi ngobrol bicara tentang artificial intelligence nih Bu Dada. Kalau menurut Bu Dada, tadi Bu Dada dipilih oleh Sarah. Bu Dada, AI ini seperti apa? What do you think about AI? Do you think AI is something useful, scary, make you membuat takut atau bermanfaat atau gimana menurut Bu Dada? AI, artificial intelligence. Silakan Bu Dada.
Kalau menurut saya sendiri, Pak, boleh ya Pak dengan bahasa Indonesia karena saya tidak
Sangat.
bisa bahasa Inggris.
Boleh, boleh, boleh.
Ini Kak, sebenarnya dengan AI itu eh, sangat membantu, Pak, membantu baik dalam pembuatan media pembelajaran atau perangkat pembelajaran. Jadi bisa menambah wawasan. Jadi sebagai alat bantu, Pak, alat bantu untuk mempermudah pekerjaan gitu kan, Pak. Eh, Walaupun mungkin ada tantangan tersendiri, Pak, ada tantangan tersendiri bagi kami eh, sebagai sebagai pendidik. Mungkin ke depan kita itu harus lebih mendalami, harus lebih banyak belajar sehingga kita tidak kalah dengan robot gitu kan. Iya, iya. Mungkin
Baik.
ada juga ketakutan gitu kan Pak,
Ah ya,
ketakutan.
ada
Iya,
apa yang menakutkannya apa Bu Dada? What makes you scared?
jadi takut malah lebih pintar robot dari kita gitu sebagai manusia.
Faktanya kita lebih pintar dari robot atau robot lebih pintar dari kita? What is the fact Bu
Robot
Dada?
yang lebih pintar dari kita Pak.
Yes, that's the truth, isn't it? Yeah, the robot is actually much
Itu yang
smarter than
menjadi
us.
ketakutannya gitu kan Pak. Jadi kita ada ketergantungan terhadap robot gitu kan Pak.
Yes, that's
Itu
right.
yang menjadi ketakutan. Tapi kalau kalau bagi kami sebagai pendidik gitu kan Pak, dengan berbagai macam kesibukan yang begitu luar biasa, dengan adanya AI ini sedikit membantu, bukan sedikit lagi, banyak membantu gitu kan Pak, banyak membantu untuk mempermudah pekerjaan kita. Mungkin itu Pak, kalau menurut pendapat saya.
Okay, tepuk tangan Bapak Ibu, clap your hands for Ibu Dada. Thank you so much. Wow, Bu Dada, thank you, thank you. Very interesting. Silakan Bu Dada pilih salah satu yang who hasn't spoken yet? Siapa yang belum bicara? Who hasn't spoken yet? Anyone?
Ini Pak, karena saya di HP jadi kurang kurang kelihatan ini apa
Oh ya, it's okay.
ya
I think Farha ya.
teman saya aja Pak, Bu Maharani.
Oh, Bu Maharani. Okay, Bu Maharani, would you like to share your ideas? Boleh Bu share. What do you think about AI? Kalau dengar AI itu apa yang terbersih? What comes to your mind?
Terima kasih Bapak. Saya izin pakai bahasa Indonesia ya Pak ya.
Boleh, it's okay.
Salam kenal juga untuk semua mahasiswa ya Pak ya, mahasiswa dari Malaysia. Kalau saya mendengar tentang AI memang ada apa ya? Ada tantangan dan juga ada peluang dan juga ada ketakutan tersendiri. Gitu ya, karena di satu sisi seharusnya itu bisa membantu kita. Gitu, kalau kita bisa mengoptimalkannya itu sangat membantu kita. Tapi di sisi lain juga kita harus diberi apa ya? Diberi perlindungan hukum ya Pak ya, supaya data-data kita bisa aman gitu karena kekuatan dari artifisial gitu kan sesuatu yang nggak nyata. Itu tuh begitu besar yang kadang tidak kita sadari itu sudah masuk ke semua lini sampai hal-hal terdalam dari diri kita gitu. Itu kan mengerikan, menakutkan gitu. Dia tahu siapa kita tapi kita tidak tahu siapa dia gitu. Kalau
Scary.
misalnya
Menakutkan
kalau
sekali.
misalnya betul itu disalahgunakan ya sudah kita habis gitu karena data-data kita semua sudah begitu terbukanya gitu ya di dunia artifisial ini seperti itu Pak. Jadi di satu sisi ini tantangan yang seharusnya AI itu bisa membantu kita gitu, tapi cukup membantu saja, jangan menjadi pemeran utama gitu karena mau tidak mau kita yang harus menjadi pemeran utama gitu karena ini adalah dunia kita, dunia nyata kita. Seperti itu Pak.
Excellent. Terima kasih. Clap your hands. Wow, Bu Marani, thank you ya. Bu Dada, and everybody, our dear students from Malaysia. That's an amazing idea that we have been exploring here. Yeah. I mean, on one side, AI is very useful. We agree on that. Do you agree? AI is useful. Bermanfaat, yeah. It's useful. But on the other side, we need to be also careful with AI, with technology, because whatever that we use in our life, it can be good, it can be bad, depends on who is using the technology. Do you agree? Who is using the AI? The person behind the machine. That is that what we have to anticipate. Okay? When the person behind the machine, the person behind AI, the person behind the technology, they have good consciousness, they have good moral, they have good faith, they have good intention, then AI will be very, very useful. AI will be used at the optimized at the best optimized ways. So these are the things that we need to anticipate. Number one, the human, because robots created by humans. Do you agree with that? Did robot create human or human created robot? Which one? We created Robot or robot created us? Of course, human. We created the robot, the artificial intelligence, the software, the language, the knowledge, and everything that is now happening today, it's all started by human. So that's why when the human has good intention, then what happens? Then the artificial intelligence technology can be very useful. And that goes the same with the learning. Okay, now let me continue with my presentation, everybody. I'll do this quickly because I know you also have some presentation that you want to share, right? Okay. Can you see my slides? Is it moving, Fira?
Yes, it's moving.
Okay. So if you look on when we talk about the power of AI in education, what gives AI better use in the context of learning, teaching and learning. Number one, AI actually can really make your learning become very personalized. Okay, and it can be experienced by the students as an individual learning experience rather than mass learning, because AI will suit the need of your students by tailoring the content or instructions that the student needs. And even actually it can also go along with the learning preferences of the students. So that's one of the things that when AI is being used by the right person, or in this case by a good educator, by a good teacher, then it can actually help the teacher to really personalize the learning. So the students will have a very good experience because the learning that they will experience very very much in the needs of what they really require for successful learning. Number two, it also actually can provide students with on-demand instructions and feedback. AI learning, AI-powered learning programs, usually they will give you like on demand. For example, the students use the AI for AI software for learning. They're using it now, but maybe they don't have time to get the feedback directly. But they can actually delay the feedback until when they have a good time to really sit down and listen to the feedback, so they can actually get appropriate feedback. They can learn from the feedback compared to the one that we are in the classroom. When the teacher gives feedback in the classroom, what happens? Some students may not actually listen to what the teacher is saying because they are there and they have just a very short time and amongst any other activities that they have to actually fulfill and or listen to the feedback given by the teacher. So that's why that's something that is also another positive side of AI, lab learning. Yeah? And then number three, what makes AI also very interesting is that the fact it can automate time-consuming tasks. So when there are tasks that the teachers have to prepare and the students have to do, in order to make that task become more effective and efficient, timely, then actually we can use AI to prepare that. Okay, to prepare such tasks. And well, for teachers, maybe the activity will be like grading or doing some administration work, like preparing a lesson plan. Now you can actually ask an AI to prepare a lesson plan for you, but do not rely on that alone. You really still need to use your considerations, your I mean uh, your anticipation of how that lesson plan can be used, and then how that lesson plan can be effective when you are delivering the lesson. So yes, it can automate time-consuming tasks for you when you become teachers, but don't forget to also be more cautious. Try to be more anticipative when you are trying to use the product from AI. And then you can also use AI to analyze the student data to help you with some identification of the SWOT analysis of your students. Do you know SWOT analysis, everybody? SWOT analysis: strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of your students. So you can actually map your students' capacity for learning. So AI can actually help you when you already have result of the student's work, for example, and then you want to analyze that with AI can give you some ideas of analysis, but again, do not rely on that alone. You really need to be more aware that the AI is used only as a supporting tool, like what Ibu Maharani said. Okay, so we use AI to support our work, not really to just rely on AI. So AI can do everything else. Yeah. Okay. So some practical applications, everybody, in this AI used for learning. You can actually use the AI for adaptive learning as adaptive learning platforms. These platforms actually can adjust, the difficulty level of learning for the materials or for the contents that the students will use. So teachers can be a lot assisted by the AI when the teachers try to set the materials uh, uh, were relevant to the student's ability or capacity, the student's background, the student's level in learning. So that's why there is what we call teaching at the right level. There is a term that we use in the today's education system that we call it as teaching at the right level. It means that every students learn in a different way, and every students have their own needs to be provided with opportunities to learn with their own ways. Yeah. So this way we can actually see the students' progress and performance based on their actual level. Yeah. And then number two, we can also use AI for intelligent tutoring systems where the students can get personalized feedback and also guidance on how they can actually perform in their learning. So it's good for them because then they can actually learn not as a mess in a mass product situation or in a mass learning situation, but it's more as an individualized learning environment for the students. Yeah, so they can actually get some activities for answering questions or explaining concepts in a way that the students need to learn. Yeah, when the students are visual, then probably they will prefer to learn from more pictures, from more videos, from visualized visuals learning materials. Yeah, but don't forget that even though the students are visual, we still need to make sure that they are also developing their auditory and their kinesthetic preferences. Yeah, because we believe that it's if we just make visual students learn visually, then they will not develop their other preferences. Their other learning preferences. They will not develop their auditory skills. They will not develop their kinesthetic skills. So that's why we still need to make sure that the learning preferences, the visual, auditory, and kinesthetic, they go all together in the support of the AI as the personalized feedback and guide for the students. Yeah. Okay. And then grading and feedback. Yeah. So AI actually can also help teachers for grading essays, quizzes, assessments. Yeah, and also providing some immediate feedback where students can actually learn from that feedback in such a short time, so they can directly get good input of what they have to improve after they're doing some work. Yeah? And also that will allow some teachers to have more time to see what is more important in the learning process. Yeah? But there's also virtual reality and augmented reality in learning that we can also use as the immersive opportunities where the students can actually experience if they are, for example, they are learning or they are going to the zoo. Now you're using a virtual reality where the students can use that 3D glasses or where they can feel like they're actually in the zoo looking at the different animals in the zoo. So I think that's going to be excellent experience for the students, even though they don't have the opportunity to go out, but they can actually feel like they're in the immersive environment. So that also can help the students to to make learning become more fun, bring learning to life, and make it more engaging and interactive for the students. Yeah. Okay. So these are some real world examples. This is coming to my end, the end of my presentation. So the real world examples of the AI for learning, you can actually use the one that is like in Khan Academy or Duolingo for language learning. They are very adaptive because they can adjust with your level of learning. So you don't have to learn the same way with other students or with other participants. Yeah, and then intelligent tutoring systems like Carnegie Learning Smartlia or Newton for those who want to learn with some individualized support and feedback. And then Great Scope and Turnitin also save teachers when they want to really get some feedback after they're writing an essay or something. So then that can the students as well, so they can get some input whether what do you call their work is actually up to the standard. And also, like Grammarly, they're also so much based on the artificial intelligence. And the VR and AR experiences are mostly today powered by AI are being used to create the simulations more engaging and fun for the students to learn. Yeah. What are the things that you have to anticipate when you're using AI? Number one, data privacy and security, like Iburani said, and Ibuneda said. So when you are using AI, make sure that the data privacy and the security are all in place. You want to make sure that the students' pictures, or the students' data are not exposed to the world out there. So you want to make sure they are well secured. And then number two, in order to make the learning become effective using the AI, you want to make sure that teacher training and teacher support is available for the teachers. Yeah, they are available. The teacher training and the support from the institution or from the organization or from the school to make sure that the teacher can optimize the AI effectively. Yeah, and then equity and accessibility. This is also very important. Equity makes everybody have the right to use the AI in the way that they want to use it. So there is no pressure. Because when you press something to the students, then it's not fair. When the students feel that it's not fair for them, they may lose their interest in learning. Yeah. So you need to make sure equity is there, accessibility is there. Students can have the opportunity to learn using AI, but at the same time, the students have the right to decide whether they want to use it for what purpose. So that's beyond. I mean, that should be under the scrutiny of the teachers, but also the students have their ability to decide. So it becomes inclusive and fair at the same time. Yeah, and ethical considerations. We need to be mindful when we are trying to use AI in learning. You want to make sure that the implications of the AI is not violating any regulations. Yeah, because for example, like when you are going to make a thesis, then you cannot just rely on AI and ask AI to create your thesis and then you submit that. You can use AI to get ideas for your thesis, but then you need to still work on your own in order to really give the human value. If you just use AI for your work, then basically there's no human value there. It's just a machine trying to give you ideas. But when you bring in your human values into learning, into your work, then what's going to happen? Your work become a life, become a real life product that you are producing as a human, and that's okay when you use AI to get the resources, to get the ideas, to get support, but not really just relying solely on it. Yeah. Okay, everybody. So I think this is something that we need to make sure that we are all very careful. So that the privacy, security measures, those are the things that you have to anticipate, and then the training and support to make the teacher become skillful in using AI. And then design to make sure equity there and accessibility to all learners to use EAI, but to make sure also that they have the rights to use AI in the way that they want it to be, yeah, not pushed by the teachers. Okay, and then we must make sure that the AI is used in an ethical way, so we are not violating anything. All right, I think everybody, Kira, that's for me. I will stop sharing. Let's do some discussions, or maybe if some other students would like to present. I'm sorry that I'm taking more than I have to. Thank you, Kira. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Miss Achardi, for wonderful presentation just now. So, I would like to open Q&A. Who anyone who like to ask to Miss Achardi?
Thank you to our moderator. My name is Sarah, and I would like to ask some questions. The first one is, um, in your opinion, what are the bad or the positive effects of using AI in education? And the second one is, what challenges do you face in teaching AI due to the current generation? Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sarah, for the question. Fira, should I answer one by one or we collect all the questions first?
I think one by one. Is it okay?
Sure, that's fine. Okay, one by one, yeah? Okay, so the first question was the bad and the positive and negative impact, yeah, of AI being used in today's education. Well, let's start with the positive side first. The positive side, of course, it can be a very helpful tool. Okay, we can use AI to become a very helpful tool, as you already experienced. As Fauzul was saying, it was very helpful, help your learning, and you already experienced how helpful it is, right? And like I mentioned earlier, when it is in the right hand, AI can be such an amazing power, such a powerful weapon for for the person to actually get benefit for whatever purpose they want to use. So yes, the first impact that I think is very positive, it is actually a helpful tool. Okay, it's you can use it for anything you want, but again, as I mentioned, do not rely on it solely just on AI, but you need to also use your human discretion. You need to use your human feelings. You need to use your human capacity in order to make sure you can assess that product that is being produced by AI. So you see with your own consent, with your own understanding, with your own ability, whether this answer is actually true or not. Yeah, maybe you can also challenge them. Yeah, so that's number one. The negative impact, it can make people lazy. Do you agree? Yes, AI can make you lazy, can make us lazy, because everything we in a joke way we say little AI, little AI. Yeah, when you're confused, go to AI. When you want to get an answer, you go to AI. So you don't do your actual research again. You don't go to the library because AI is providing you with everything. No, I think that's the bad impact, Sarah. Which we shouldn't do. I mean, we should anticipate that. So yes, AI is there to help, but we want to make sure at the same time also still you still become human. Okay, do not just rely on AI to help you, because that what makes the trouble with this world. When you just rely on AI, you may hit the wrong thing. You may get the wrong information. You may got misunderstanding. You may have some misunderstandings from them. Yeah. So I think the positive is that Sarah, are you happy with the answer?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And the second question was, uh, what about AI in today's generation? Yeah, is that
Yes. What are the challenges that we are facing in teaching AI in this current generation?
okay? In the current generation, for Gen Z, I think there is no challenges. Gen Z, they enjoy AI. The Gen Z, the Generation Z, they enjoy AI. The only challenges that I see in the Gen Z is from their parents, from their society, from from the community. That's a challenge, because this Gen Z, because of AI, now they are relying so much on AI in their life. Do you know that there is smart home appliances today, where everything is, when you want to get into your room, just say open the door. It is opened. But what happened if one day that those smart applications are off. Maybe the Gen Z will never know how to fix that problem, and they cannot get home, and then they will cry, go to their mama, mama, I cannot get inside the house. So they will have no creative minds, so they will lose their creativity because they're just relying so much on the AI. So this is something that we have to anticipate. So the teacher, when you're introducing AI to your students, you need to make sure that not only that the students can take advantage of the AI, but you also have to tell them about the risks, about the potential risks, the potential problems, excuse me, when the students are relying on AI too much. Yeah. So I think the challenges will be that the creativity of the students, I mean, this today's generation will be a little bit, you know, hitting away because they are now trying to just, well, if you need anything, just call AI. You need to hail a taxi, just call AI. Use the, what is that? The application Grab and or Gojek or whatever. So everything is so much reliant. So they are no longer walking, they are no longer moving around because they feel like everything is already there for them. Why should they put on such hard work? So this is the thing that may be the challenges. Yeah, that can be potential challenges for today's generation. Yes.
Thank you for the answer, Mr. Ashradi.
Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Anyone else? Fira?